Clearly there's still a lot of market mayhem out there and some very, very big levels that I think we need to be very mindful of. Firstly, oil back in the game again. It fell 7% at one time today. This is on Friday, the 6th of March. And it's testing that very, very big level. There's nothing out of OPEC. So it looks like that could break to the downside. Copper also very close to its key levels. We've seen the European basic resources under pressure. These are the mining stocks. The other things I think we've got to watch for as well is the European banks. The ECB meets next week. The European banks are very close to their all-time low. And if they break through that, I think, again, it shows this existential issues for Europe that are being revealed by the current coronavirus outbreak. The thing I think also we need to look for is, what should we look for in terms of a tradable bottom? What is it that we need to see to be able to feel more comfortable? Well, surprisingly, the Nasdaq, and I'm actually thinking more of the Qs here, the triple Qs, this is the ETF. The fund flows of that have seen very little liquidation, very little capitulation. We need to see capitulation from the Qs, which have been the leaders of the market rally over the previous 12 months. That just hasn't happened yet. What people have done is they've gone for the liquidity of the Spider ETF and the S&P, but I think we need to see that market leader come under a lot more pressure before we can really say that this is the low in the market that we want to trade. So a lot of risks out there. I'm watching European banks, oil, copper, and I'd like to see big liquidation, capitulation volumes in the Qs and the Nasdaq before we really go to try trade the bottom of this market.